Welcome back to From Vinyl to Streaming, Tunes Through Time with Abby and Judy. I'm Abby.
And I'm Judy.
How you doing, Judy?
I'm good. How are you, Abby?
I'm good. Nothing too crazy this week. What about you?
No, nothing too crazy.
Crazy, busy, not.
I know, it's just been kind of a slow week, which is fine.
It's been kind of nice, kind of chill, kind of a reset week.
Kind of getting back in the groove of life, getting my laundry all done, all that fun stuff. So,
So we're chilling.
I know. I got a new bedspread. I don't know if you go back to a few of our episodes where I was like freaking out because of my bedspread, and then I never really got it fixed. I never really did anything. I kind of fixed it a little bit, but I didn't. I mean, it was fine for winter, but now that it's spring and summer,
something a little lighter.
And I'm just so excited because it's so nice.
It is so cutie.
It's so comfortable, and I don't have to worry about that stupid insert anymore.
Gosh darn duvet.
Never again.
Was going to be the end of you.
Never a duvet person again. Sorry.
Exactly.
Never, ever.
Exactly.
So how about you?
Very exciting. I don't have anything nearly as exciting as a new bedspread.
I know. If people only knew
how excited
I am. Yeah. That was driving me nuts.
No, I'm very excited for you. And it's very, very cute. You kind of slayed.
I know. I kind of slayed this time. So, yay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had a bed that I've enjoyed for a long time because I went down the duvet
rabbit hole
and
of pain.
Of pain.
Yeah.
Never again. Never again.
Well, that's exciting though.
I know. I'm excited.
For you.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So that was my big
waha this week. Well, that's exciting. I don't have a big waha.
Sorry.
But that's okay.
That's walking.
Okay. I did. The weather has been stunning here, and it's the best thing because I am so excited for summer, and it's been feeling a little bit like summer. So I went on a really long, really pretty walk the other day, and I just love it.
It was so beautiful, excited. I'm sure.
It was beautiful. The trees are blooming. Everything looks so nice.
Everything is so beautiful, and now it's raining.
I know it's raining, and it might snow. Which is the worst news ever.
It can snow in the mountains. We really do need the snow in the mountains.
As much snow in the mountains as they want to dump. Totally fine.
Just not down here.
But spring in the valley.
Yes. We can't have those blossomed trees getting snow
frozen.
On.
No way.
There's no way, no more.
No way, no more. Exactly.
And it's almost April 1.
That's so true. It is April 1 when you're seeing this.
So there.
So happy April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wholesome, good pranks. Oh, I do too. There is literally nothing I hate more than being lied to. And that's all people do on April Fools. They think that they're pranking you. Really all they're doing is lying. And nothing makes me madder than when you're just blatantly lying to me. And then you make fun of me for trusting you and believing that you were telling me the truth when, of course, I should have guessed you were just lying to me.
Or maybe we were telling you the truth and you were like thinking, no way, this can't be. So this must be a lie.
No.
This must be part of it.
You told me it was a lie.
No,
you said we're gonna play a prank. But the prank was that you were pranking me.
Yeah.
So you lied. So I'm so sorry. I took your word for it. And
but
I trusted you.
But we didn't lie. That was the beauty of it. We did not lie.
No, but the lie was saying you were pranking.
Yeah, you.
She pranked. It's a long story. It was a couple years ago. I'm still not over it. I just don't like being lied to. And that's all. That's all April Fool's is.
We didn't lie.
You did lie.
We told you the truth.
You said you were lying.
Well, we were,
and that was the lie.
That was the lie. You're right.
Is you said you were lying,
but we weren't.
But you told me you were.
I know, but we weren't. That's what was so funny.
They pranked me good. They pranked me.
She was so excited. She thought she was in on one.
I thought I was in on a joke, and then come to find out, no, I am the joke. Because heaven forbid, I think my mom's telling me the truth when I should just assume it's a lie.
On April Fool's?
I should just assume it's a lie.
Only on April Fool's do I lie. That was so funny. But anyways, let's move on.
Whatever.
Oh, well, we'll think of a good one this week.
Yes.
This week too.
Yeah. So play your pranks, lie to your friends and loved ones, and hope they forgive you because I obviously haven't.
Hey, I still think it was funny.
I know you think it was funny.
I know it was so funny. If I told anyone, they would be like, that is so funny. I can't believe you did that.
It is not funny at all. Actually, it's just me. Anyways.
Anyway, so.
Any exciting music news?
Yes, we have good, exciting.
We have lots of music news.
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special aired last week. And we got Best of Both Worlds, This Is the Life, and The Climb.
The Climb.
And a brand new song.
And the new one was really good.
It was so good.
It was really
so good. I just love Miley so much. And I love the place she's in right now. And I love that she loves Hannah Montana, because there was a good minute there. We did not think that was ever going to happen again. And there's just something about it that just brings me so much joy.
I think she's in a good place. There was a time I didn't think she was in a very good place.
Yeah.
And I did not appreciate her.
Did not love.
I did not love the Miley. I did not love the Miley. But I think she's come into her own.
Yeah.
She kind of got past that rebellious stage.
Yeah.
She showed everybody she's a woman now, obviously.
Yep.
Showed it a few too many times. And now she's fine.
Yeah.
Now she's back.
She's great.
Now she's back to being happy with who she is.
Yeah. But it was so fun to get Best of Both Worlds again, because that's just so classic Hannah Montana. Yeah. Same with This Is a Life, one of her first songs, and it's so great. And The Climb, which is, I just love that song.
That is a beautiful song.
It is a beautiful song.
And she does sing it just perfectly.
Yeah. Like it is like objectively such a great song.
It really
is.
Let
alone that it's associated with Hannah Montana. But objectively, it's a great song. And we watched the movie the other day, and it's just so sweet.
Cute.
It's so cute. I love it.
So cute.
And then we got the new song, which is called Younger You.
Yeah.
Which is like a letter, or like she's talking to her younger self.
Yeah.
Kind of from the perspective of her younger self.
Yeah.
And it is so sweet.
So sweet.
It is so
I actually really like
it. Like alone stands alone as a great song, but with the Hannah Montana subtext to it was really sweet.
And I
really
think we could all do that. Kind of talk to our old self saying, hey, how are you doing?
Yeah. Remember me?
Remember? You remember it all?
Remember how much fun we used to have?
Yes.
It was so sweet. Like it's really a cute song. So even if you're not a Hannah Montana fan, go listen to the song, because it was great.
It was really good. Really good. Or if you're not even a Miley song.
Yeah.
Favorite.
But Miley is a great singer. Like
I
think she has a great voice.
Sometimes I think she sings out of her nose though.
A little bit.
A little nasally.
A little bit.
A lot.
But I like her.
But I like her music. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes she'll go a little nasal, and I'm like,
But in a way that's Miley. But it's so Miley.
It's so Miley. It's not like if I start singing,
you could do any better.
I don't know if I could get it out of my nose, which is one thing, but who knows what I'd be singing. Yeah. So it's all right.
But the new song is really cute.
Yeah.
I think it was great.
I think it was a perfect way to end the show.
Me too.
It was really cute, actually.
It was kind of
it was sweet.
It was really sweet. And they had a whole bunch of pictures and stuff of her from the Hannah Montana days and younger, like playing behind. It was really sweet.
Really cute.
It was really sweet.
I know.
So I loved it.
Yes, I think we should all tune into our younger selves every once in a while.
I agree.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I agree.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Because that person's gone.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But still there.
Still there.
If you go to therapy, you know how much younger child is still there.
You know about that inner child.
So that's funny.
Yeah, but it was really, I love Hannah Montana so much. So anything from her was going to be great. But the song was really, really special. It was really cute. And I hope we get more Hannah Montana stuff this year.
Me too. I hope she does more.
I just love it. And she looked so great.
She did look really good.
She had it was her real hair, but she had extensions in, so it was really long. Like it was just so
Hannah Montana.
So Hannah, and I loved it.
It was cute.
It was
very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It kind of took me back to our little your guys' childhood, which was fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we watched a lot of Hannah Montana.
We did.
A lot of it.
Yes.
So that's fun. It was really fun. And seeing the clothes and stuff.
So
it just took me back to that one store we'd always have to go to. It was in the mall. You guys always got clothes from.
Which one?
I can't remember what it's called. I was thinking it was called like Journey or something, but maybe
Justice.
Not. Justice, yeah.
Yes. I was a big fan back in the day.
And it just reminded me of those clothes.
Yeah.
Like I think
all
there was
bright, real sequiny, like
and you had the scarves and everything there. It was
very
just
iconic
fun.
of the time.
Iconic of the time. So that was really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Not for music news.
I don't have any music news either.
We did, we've been talking about this for a while. Noah Kahan released a song a new song. So he has 2 singles out now from this album, which I'm so excited for. This album is going to be so great. So we listened to this. We wanted to talk about this song.
Yeah, let's talk about this song.
So this song's called Porch Light. It's written by Noah Kahan and Aaron Dessner, who, if you know anything about me, you know I love Aaron Dessner so much. I think he is so unbelievably talented.
Does he help write Taylor Swift?
Yeah. So he's written a lot with Taylor Swift, especially like Folklore Evermore and Tortured Poets, which are
pretty
high on my favorite Taylor Swift albums.
Yeah.
And so I was very, very excited to see him and Noah Kahan were working together on this album because he's so good. And I think he fits the vibe, like Noah Kahan's vibe really well. So we got this song and I want to know what you thought about it.
Okay. So we listened to it one day.
Yeah.
And when I was listening to it at first, I'm like, I really am having a hard time understanding him, like him singing.
Yeah.
So I revisited it today.
Yes.
And I did it with the words. And I don't know why I couldn't understand it before. Because it was pretty clear.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think because we've talked about this.
Maybe I was rushing hearing it or something like in my brain.
We've talked about this a little bit before, but like Noah Kahan does not have very much music behind him when he's singing. Like a lot of time he sings and then the music starts and then the music stops and he sings. Like there's not usually a lot of backing. Where I feel like this song had a bit more.
It did have more backing
instrument behind it.
For sure, yeah.
But I mean, I don't know why that would impact your ability.
I think I was just trying to hurry and listen to it in my brain, so my brain wasn't comprehending anything.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I know it doesn't, but it does. I guess it's my brain.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably hurting.
But you revisited it.
So we revisited it, and I really liked it. I was reading it with I always have to like see what a song is about.
Yeah.
And it kind of seemed like he had like a girlfriend or something that kind of was trouble. And he was distancing himself, and then he was lonely and sad. And so he was like, oh, maybe. Is that kind of what it's about?
I don't know. I don't know. What I got from it is I think it's more about like you have someone in your life where like I think it's more a friendship. But I don't know.
It could be just a friendship.
Or like sibling or something. Like someone who just can't get it together, like just can't get it right.
Yeah.
But you're doing everything you can to like help this person and be there for this person and show up for this person. And they just keep kind of disappointing you. Yeah,
that's kind of where I was getting. And he was just kind of like questioning, do I go back and help or not?
Yeah.
I agree. That's exactly what it. So I really liked it, of course. I really like Noah Kahan. I don't know. I think he's just got a really good voice, very unique. His songs are all kind of different, and they all seemed like he's saying something in them.
Yeah, I think so.
I think there's purpose to
he's a great storyteller for sure in his music.
Yeah.
And like I think he definitely talks about like most of his songs I would say are pretty sad. But I love a sad song. I'm sad song lover number 1 over here.
Yeah.
But not even like sad in theme necessary, but like sad in overall story.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I kind of think he talks about life though.
But yeah, but like in a very real way.
In a real way, yeah.
Where it's not like sad, like this sad event happened. More like sad that like life is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is a hard situation.
Yeah.
Or I wish this was different or something. Yeah.
But he does such a great job. I just love him so much. I think he is like once in a generation talent. Like
I would agree.
So
I think
good.
He's really good. Really, really good. I think for nowadays he's excellent.
I would agree. I love him.
So I did like the song. Probably not as much as the one before, but I did like the song. I would probably give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I would give it a 10 out of 10.
I know.
And it makes me really excited because there's many more songs that he worked with Aaron Dessner for this album. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I did really like it. So I would give this one a 10 out of 10. I really liked it.
I really liked it too.
But I'm so excited for the album. It comes out this month, which is so exciting. So exciting. And I just can't wait.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
Yes, and he teased another song.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's going to be another single. I feel like 3 singles might be a lot, but maybe. I'd be so down.
I'll take it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited, but I'm glad you liked it.
I did. I liked it a lot, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on my playlist. Yeah. I have a little Noah Kahan playlist. Yeah. It only has a few songs, but I like him.
So good. He's so good.
I like him a lot.
Love him.
I like him a lot. So, all right. Well, good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, last week we talked about some of the top most iconic artists, male artists from the 1970s.
Yeah.
And
we had to bring it to 5.
We did.
There's a lot, but
we did do 6. We had an honorable mention in there at the end. And so we talked about that. We landed on Elton John
as the
most iconic
of the 70s. Male singers.
Yes. We took this to Instagram. So if you're not following us on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram because you missed out on a very fun poll. But just to kind of see what you guys thought.
Yeah, because, see where you guys were with it.
Yeah, see if you guys had the same opinion as us or not. And we did 2 different polls, so we had 3 and 3. And it came down to Elton John versus Barry Manilow, which I think is hilarious because that's not what I would have picked. Because he was, well,
I don't know. I was saying, Barry Manilow didn't really go into the 80s or 90s.
He was very 70s.
He was very 70s, yeah.
I think where I didn't live through it, I see it through like popularity now vibe kind of thing. So where he was up against Billy Joel, like I think for me, the obvious answer would have been Billy Joel. But I do get like iconic to the 70s, totally Barry Manilow.
It was totally Barry Manilow.
Totally get that.
Manilow, yeah.
But so it came down to those 2, and you guys agreed that Elton John was the most iconic.
Like from the 70s.
From the 70s, which, I mean, of course.
You know, he was all 70s. His glasses, his costumes, his hair, everything was all 70s.
Yep. He slayed.
He slayed it. Mm-hmm. So, yay, you guys got it right.
Yeah, so you guys agreed with us, and we thought that was fun. So
but I will agree. Barry Manilow was a close
very
second.
Iconic. Yes.
Very close second.
Yes.
Totally. I love him. Love him.
Totally.
Love both those guys.
Yeah. So this week, we thought we would do a similar thing, but we're going to talk about the women of the 70s.
Yes, women of the 70s, which I'm not a big women listener. Yes. I don't listen to too many women singers.
Yes.
But in the 70s, it seems like we did have some good ones.
I feel like every decade, there's a couple standouts of just very iconic
really
people.
good ones.
Yes.
So let's talk about our first one. Are we going to talk about all of them or just first one first?
Let's just go through them one at a time. Okay. So we'll start with one of, at least as far as fashion goes, one of the most iconic people of the 70s, period. Which would be Cher.
Cher.
Yes.
Not my favorite singer in the world.
No, so I genuinely often forget she does music. Yeah. Like, to me, she's way more of a fashion icon than music.
Yeah.
So I think it's always funny that I'm reminded, oh yeah, she did do music and does do music. Like she was a musical guest on the Christmas episode of SNL this last year.
Uh-huh.
And while there was no singing that went on, not one
by her.
Not one note was sung live on that, but she slays. She's iconic, you know.
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah, Cher sings.
So Cher in the 70s, she had 2 TV shows. She had the Sonny and Cher show.
Yes.
And then she had the Cher show after they divorced.
Okay.
And in that time, she put out some real good songs.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like Cher, she's never been my favorite, but for some reason,
she's just so iconic.
When I think of the 70s, she
pops up.
She pops up every time.
For sure. Yeah.
So, and the song that I do recall the very most of Cher's is that, what is it called?
Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves.
Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. And if you were alive in the 70s and you heard anything of Cher, it was that one.
It was this one?
That one and Half Breed.
See, I know Half Breed. I do not know Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. I was a little confused when you were singing it earlier, and I had no idea what you were saying.
I know.
But
that just reminds me of Cher. Those 2 songs are 70s
to the max.
Mm-hmm. Cher songs.
Yes.
But she was such a fashion. She had Bob Mackie was her designer.
Yes.
And his clothes. He also did Carol Burnett.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
But he would make Cher's a little more sexier. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
She was. I just remember her watching her on her TV show, and she just would wear these outfits that were
wild,
but very Cher-like.
Very Cher. It is so specific and so a Cher outfit.
Yes,
when you see
and
it.
she always had her bell bottoms and always had a tank top.
Long hair.
Not a tank top, a halter top. She always had her halter tops.
Yeah, very 70s.
Or a tube top.
Mm-hmm.
So very 70s. She was very much an icon in the 70s.
Yes.
Yeah, she kind of came around in the 80s and 90s a little bit, but it was the 70s.
When you think of Cher, you think of 70s Cher.
You do.
For sure.
Yeah, that's it. Her long, pretty hair, straight, beautiful hair.
She was
big eyes.
Yeah.
She was gorgeous.
She was beautiful for sure
back then.
And she fit those Bob Mackie pieces so well.
Yes.
Like that was a match made in heaven.
Yes.
For sure.
I think she kind of got into acting in the 80s with masks and stuff. And I think she did a pretty good job.
Yeah. I mean, Moonstruck. Yeah. I was going to say that's like.
Yeah. So I think she kind of left the music in the by 80s.
And moved to acting.
And moved on to acting.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But when you think of singers in the 70s, female singers, she just pops.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, she had the Sonny and Cher songs too, but on her own. Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. I'm sorry. I can still see her singing that song with her little head, because she's part Indian.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd have her big Indian feathers on.
Yeah.
While she sang it. And it was awesome.
There you go. There you go.
She really got into her Indian thing with that and half breed.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So she's our first one.
Yes. Okay. So number 2, we have Karen Carpenter.
You know, when you think of the 70s,
you think of the Carpenters.
You do think of the Carpenter. And let me tell
Karen. You think of Karen Carpenter.
You think of Karen Carpenter. Her voice was beautiful.
Her voice is beautiful. We talked about this in our like top singers or whatever episode we did. We talked about I can't remember what it was called. Top vocalist or something like that. She was such an incredible singer. She has such a beautiful voice.
Yes.
Like such a beautiful voice. And their music was just so iconic to the time.
So iconic. Mm-hmm. You know, and I was listening to YouTube yesterday on like songs of the 70s that would make you like tear up.
Yeah.
And they played Rainy Days and Mondays.
Yeah. Great song.
Oh my goodness. The emotion. Everything.
It was there.
It was there. It was just like, oh, it's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Her music. I love Karen Carpenter. To this day, she's like one of my absolute favorite female singers.
Yeah. No, she's so good.
Such a talent, and it's so sad.
So sad. But so many good songs.
Many good songs.
They Long to Be Close to You. Great one.
That one's a good one.
We've Only Just Begun.
We've Only Just Begun. You know, that was a song to a commercial.
Oh, really?
That Richard saw late at night, and he's like, let's redo it a little bit and make it a hit.
Oh, no way.
And then they made it a hit.
There you go. I would have never guessed.
I can't remember. I think it was like insurance or something commercial. Funny. Something stupid. Or a bank or something.
Yeah. It's a great song.
Great song.
Superstar. Which I don't think I know that one.
You know that one. It's just, it sounds different than you think.
Oh.
You would know. I can't say it. I can't bring it to my brain at this time. But
I would know it.
You would know it because I don't think it says superstar in it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it might, but it's not like superstar. Or anything.
That's so true.
So, but you would know it.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, let's play it.
Oh, yeah. I do know this song.
Yeah, you know the song.
You're right. Yeah. So that's a classic. Rainy Days and Mondays.
Classic.
Top of the World. Incredible.
Top of the world again. Looking down. We're the best.
We're the best singers.
You know.
But
how are we not famous?
I really don't know. Because the talent just oozing out of us is crazy. But yeah, Karen Carpenter, one of the greatest singers.
One of the greatest singers of all time.
Next, we have the Grease icon herself, Olivia Newton-John.
She was a classic.
A classic. I mean, you can't have things like Grease.
Yes. Grease in the 70s.
Xanadu was in the 80s, I think.
She did Xanadu in the 80s and like Let's Get Physical and stuff like that. Those were all 80s. But everything before then, like, have you ever been mellow? That song takes me back to my childhood faster than anything.
Really?
Yes. My dad really liked her.
Oh, okay.
So he would listen to that. And he would always be listening to radio, like kind of elevator music kind of, and that would always come on.
That's so funny.
But that was always a good one. Like she'd always be there, and Let Me Be There. That's a good one. I think that was kind of a country song.
Yeah.
She might have been
a little country. I think probably especially
at the beginning,
right before Grease. Like I think Grease changed her sound a little bit.
I think it did too.
Because I do definitely think there was country in there. But Grease, her songs in Grease are incredible. I mean, Hopelessly Devoted to You might be the greatest song ever written. Like so great. And when someone's a really talented singer when they can cover that song well.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that song is one that it really exposes artists.
Yes.
If they're a real talent or not.
Yeah.
Because it's not an easy song to sing. And she's so great.
She says she owned both country, pop, and movie musical culture.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Makes sense.
All in the 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, she did go a little bit in the 80s, but it was mostly 70s.
Yeah.
I don't think she did much after Physical.
Yeah, I would agree.
So, yeah. But, yeah, if you've ever heard, these were all good.
Yeah.
She was just really good, and she was so pretty.
She was so pretty. She's such a, like, girl next door pretty. Too.
Yes.
Where, like, Cher was, like, a bombshell beauty.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
She was
more girl next door. She was so pretty.
She was really pretty.
So pretty.
Okay, who's next?
Next, we have Barbara Streisand.
You know, I just think she's got a beautiful voice.
She does have a beautiful voice.
She is one of my favorite female singers. Probably not one of my favorite female people. I don't really like her as a person. I mean, I don't know her. Yeah. Maybe she's great.
Yeah, I don't know her.
I've heard she's kind of a diva.
Yeah, I think a lot of the people from this era specifically did get the diva card. Which,
yeah, they did.
It might be well deserved because I'm sure it was tough being on movie sets and stuff like that back in the day. And
she was on a lot of movies.
Yes,
she did a lot of movies.
A Star is Born came out in the 70s with her in it.
Which Evergreen. The song Evergreen is probably one of the most beautiful songs.
Yeah,
Evergreen and The Way We Were is really pretty too. And You Don't Bring Me Flowers with the great and Neil Diamond.
My least favorite person.
Ever. Oh, but they sing it so good.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they sound great together.
You should sing it. You'll have to play it for you. Really good.
Yeah.
My Heart Belongs to Me was a really good one too.
The girl can sing a ballad. That is for sure.
You know, and she's so pretty. It's so pretty. Mm-hmm. It just, I don't know.
Yeah.
She just sounds so pretty when she sings. Yeah. I think.
It's hard to explain. She has a great voice. That's for sure.
Like, kind of a high pitch. Yeah. Very high. But very clear.
Yeah. Very, like, I would say definitely more musical theater-y voice. Yeah. Than, like, a poppy voice.
Yeah.
But, like, so good. Which, I mean, I think more, like, vocally talented people lean that way.
Yeah, I agree.
So, it makes sense. Because she's
really good.
Very, very talented.
Yeah. And I do think of her a lot in the 70s. Probably because she did the movies, too.
Yeah. She did a lot of movies.
And then she kind of quit after the 80s. It seemed like she might have had a song in the 80s. She did a movie in the 80s. And that was about it.
Yeah.
So, when did it say?
Stars Born?
No, the Neil Diamond one. It was 78.
78,
I thought that was maybe close to the 80s, but no, not quite.
I mean, it's
close. But I was thinking maybe it was in the 80s, but no. So, she was still in the 70s during that song.
Still in 70s. Okay. So next, our last one, we have Carly Simon.
Yep, she is a icon.
Yes, I think "You're So Vain" is like one of the most iconic songs
what year did
ever.
That come out? 1972.
72.
It seemed like she gave it out who it was, but I don't know.
Oh, really?
I know she sold it to somebody, and they weren't supposed to. But then I think it came out who it was, and I can't remember because they thought maybe it was Warren Beatty. But you don't know who he is, do you?
I know the name.
And James Taylor, because they were married.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, they were married. They had 2 kids. I can't remember who else was on there. Maybe it was Jack Nicholson. I'm not sure. There is like a list of who it could have been. The possibilities. Yeah. And it seemed like it was someone no one really knew that much.
Oh, interesting.
But she held that out forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. I mean, this song was so iconic in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah.
So funny. And Olivia Rodrigo sang this song at the Rock and Roll Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony one year. She did a great job.
Did she?
Which I think that is also another one of those songs where you can kind of see the vocal talent of the person because it is a harder song to sing. But I feel like she was very like singer-songwriter folky music. She was Carrie in from the 60s.
Yeah. Like she was kind of like James Taylor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which makes sense. The song Nobody Does It Better. That's a good one too. That was from James Bond. Yeah, that one was a fun one.
Yeah.
She had a lot of fun ones. I wasn't the biggest fan of hers. But you know, when you think of the 70s, and look at her in this picture. She's got the floppy hat. She got the hair,
the bag.
She got it all. She got the hippie look.
Like I feel like the 70s it had like the disco and kind of the sparkles and stuff, but it also had the kind of folky side. And she was definitely very iconic for the folky side.
Very iconic. Yeah. Her and James Taylor, they were married.
That is funny. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, 2 people from our lists.
I know.
A male and female from our list.
Yeah, and they were both kind of the same.
Kind of
folky, singer-songwriter.
Kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it, if I'm going to give it all to anyone, I'm going to give it to Karen Carpenter.
Really?
Probably just because I love her so much. And like her songs are 70s.
Yeah.
And she wasn't like a film artist or anything or TV show. She was just an artist.
Yeah.
She did a lot of TV, like on specials.
Yeah.
But she was just the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you give it to?
I think I have to give it to Cher.
Do you?
Because when you think of 70s, you think of Cher. Like like the fashion, the music, like everything about her, the hair, everything about her was so like distinctly 70s.
Uh-huh.
And she was so big. So big.
She had a big personality. She still has a big personality.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So she kind of put herself out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I'm still going to stick with Karen Carpenter.
Well,
I think they all, like when I think of 70s, I think of all of them.
For sure.
Yeah. But I just,
Karen Carpenter's so talented.
Maybe it's just because I love her so much. But
which is so fair.
So, because she was so good. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Karen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to give it to Cher. So everyone needs to go follow us on Instagram because we will be posting votes for this one as well.
Yes.
Because you guys have to decide who is the winner. Or if you think someone else on this list is more iconic.
You can always send us a DM saying, hey, you guys got it wrong. You guys got it wrong. It was Carol Channing.
Yeah.
You know who Carol Channing is?
No, I don't.
I think she was more 60s, but.
It was actually Yoko Ono.
No one's going to say that.
I know. But
if you do, we will shout you out.
We will shout you out if you do think it is Yoko Ono.
Yes, and thanks for everyone that participated in our last one. That was so fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah, so we're going to
go
do
follow
that.
us. It's from Vinyl to Streaming. Go follow us on Instagram because we will be posting that this coming week. And
I think next week we'll do the 70s groups.
Yes.
And then maybe we'll give it a break. But it's kind of fun to finish out the 70s.
Well, you guys vote because on groups, do you want overall groups or do you want different genres? Because we could do like rock bands, 70s rock bands. We could do 70s like folk groups. Like we could do different genres as well. Or we could do overall.
Let's just do overall.
Okay.
Because I don't know. There's so many.
There's so many.
Okay, we may not do bands.
Yeah.
Because there's so many.
You guys let us know what you think, what you want to see. And we'll decide from there. We'll
decide from there. We'll just think about this.
Yeah. Because
then we might move on to something else and then come back to the 80s or 2000s. We might skip the 90s though, because honestly.
We don't know 90s music very well.
We don't know 90s music. We're not very good at 90s. Or maybe we'll do boy bands. We got to do boy bands.
We got to do boy bands at some point.
There are a lot
There's
of
so many
90s
great
boy bands.
Yes. So
yeah, we'll just keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to our Instagram and Abby will be
get ready for some voting.
Get ready for some voting because we want to hear who you think is the best female artist of the 70s.
Yeah.
The icon of the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one? Who do you think of when you think of female singers?
Who do you think of? Did we miss somebody?
Like you said, Yoko Ono.
Exactly. And also, we aren't the biggest female artist fans.
We are not the biggest
So there is
artist.
a good chance we miss somebody.
Yeah. Because there was, like Linda Ronstadt.
That's a good one.
Helen Reddy.
So many of them.
Oh, heck, now they're all coming to me.
Yeah. Still don't know any of those names, but that's more of a me problem than a them problem.
What was that song, Helen Reddy? Oh, I don't remember. She sang this one song that was really, I Am Woman. I Am Woman,
Hear Me Roar. I do know that one.
That was a big 70s song.
That is a big 70s song.
Okay. But anyways, so if you
many good ones.
If you think it's her, let us know.
Let us know.
Dolly Parton, maybe.
Dolly, that was a good one too. Well, she was 70s. She wasn't 60s. She was 70s.
70s, yeah.
See, there's so many of them.
There's so many greats.
Yeah.
So if you disagree with us and want us to write in, you can write in.
You can write in.
We will allow that, and then we will talk about it.
Yeah. So go follow us on Instagram. It's just From Vinyl to Streaming. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on your preferred streaming platform. It's just From Vinyl to Streaming everywhere.
Everywhere.
And we'll see you guys next week.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Happy April Fools.